Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys, letting you know everything that has come to Disney Plus today. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So it's Friday, and that means it's time for some new Disney Plus content. Quite a bit of it arrived today around the world. Let's start off with all the Disney Plus originals which everybody got. Starting off with WandaVision, got the third episode in the series set in the 70s. So we got colour, so that's definitely an improvement. Really enjoyed this episode, won't go into spoilers yet, but definitely I think an improvement over the last two episodes. But we'll go into full depth on tomorrow's podcast with me and James going into full-blown spoiler mode on that one, so definitely want to check that one out. Also today we got a brand new series called Pixar Popcorn, where we got 11 new shorts featuring characters from The Incredibles. You had Coco, you had Finding Dory in there, you also had Cars, and really enjoyable. They're only about a minute each, so not a huge amount of time. Also very noticeable that there's not really any voices in them at all, which was other than the Toy Story ones, which seemed a little bit odd, but definitely kind of feels like a show that they maybe made in the lockdown while they couldn't do everything else. But the cool thing with this one is not only have you got them individually, you can also go to the very bottom and find the whole play it all, so you can play all of them in one go. And I think that's a much better way of watching it rather than kind of keep bringing up the do you want to play the next episode. So definitely want to do that one. There was also a new episode of Beyond the Clouds, which is a behind the scenes look at the making of Clouds. You'll find that one in the extra section. Let's now move on to some of the other content available. So in the US, the only bit of library content they got was Wild Uganda, which is a National Geographic series that also arrived in Australia, New Zealand and the UK. I'll be honest, that'll be one I'm going to be checking out over the weekend. I always wanted to go to Uganda and see the gorilla, so that's something I'm interested in seeing. Disney Plus subscribers in Australia, the UK, New Zealand and Canada also got the Drumline, while the UK, Australia and New Zealand also got the 20th Century Studios animated movie, The Book of Life. Those three regions also got new episodes of Puppy Dog Pals. Australia and New Zealand got a new episode of Tots. What's going on down there is a little bit different to what's happening everywhere else. They're starting to get episodes dropping weekly, so hopefully this is something we'll start seeing happening everywhere as they're kind of catching up with the Disney Channel since it doesn't exist there. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this one. And finally, in the UK, we've got another new episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is kind of the penultimate episode of season 7. I'm going to be watching that one later myself because I've been really enjoying this series. I know they've been adding it a little bit later for us over here in the UK, but I've been really enjoying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That with WandaVision today kind of getting a nice Marvel sandwich. So there we go. Let me know what you're going to be watching on Disney Plus this weekend. Love to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.